Ah, this is not a recording. Hello, everybody. Wow, so weird to be back here. Maybe this is just a dream and the pandemic actually never ended. My goodness. Well, it's good to be live again with you all, wherever you are. And thanks so much to everybody who said hello when I was in Europe, and people from all over the world thanking me for all the live stuff during every Thursday. But it was just a joy to do it, and I'm here this week, and I think a good chance I'll be here next week too. I'm trying to do that. So here we go. I haven't been here for a long time. Trying to get everything to work right is really interesting. Okay. Anavam Pavanakuma Kalabana Pavaka Gyanagam Jasuhradayaga Basai Rama Sarachabdha Atulita Maladhama Emmashala Badeham Dhanujavana Krishna Kyani Nama Graganyam Sakala Guna Nidhanam Vanaranam Adhisham Raghupati Priya Bhaktam Vatajatam Oshpadi Kritavarisham Mashiki Kritarakshasam Ramayana Mahamalaratnam Ande Nilatmajam Anjana Nandaram Viram Janaki Shokanashanam Pisamakshananta Ande Lanka Bankaram Rangasindho Salilam Salilam Yashokavahi Janakatma Jaya Adayatane Tadahalanka Amamitam Pranjali Ranjaniyam Manojavam Maruttatulya Vegam Jitendriyam Buddhimatam Vardishtam Atatmajam Vanaradutamukhyam Shri Ramadutam Sharanam Prapadhe Shri Ramadutam Sharanam Prapadhe Shri Ramadutam Sharanam Prapadhe Shri Ramadutam Sharanam Prapadhe Anjaneya Matipatalan Kanchanadri Kamaniya Vigraham Parijata Taramula Vasanam Bhavehami Pavamananandanam Yatra Yatra Raghunath Kirtanam Tatra Tatra Kritamastakhanjalim Vashpavare Paripurna Lochanam Martinamat Rakshasantakam Bolo Bajranga Bali Hanuman Ki Jai. Rama Rama Ram Rama Rama Ram Sita Rama Rama Ram 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 Sita Ram 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 Sita Ram 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 Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai 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 Ram 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 Sita Ram 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 Sita Ram 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 Sitaram, 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 yes, Sitaram. Sitaram, Sitaram, Sitaram. Sitaram, Jai Sitaram. Rama, 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 Sitarama, Rama, Rama. Rama, 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 Sitarama, Rama, Rama. Rama, 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 Sitarama, Rama, Rama. Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. 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 Jai Jai Ram, Krishna Hari. 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 Krishna Hare, Jai Jai Rama Krishna Hare. Jai Jai Rama Krishna Hare, Jai Jai Rama Krishna Hare. Jai Jai Rama Krishna Hare, Jai Jai Rama Krishna Hare. Jai Jai Rama Krishna Hare, Jai Jai Rama Krishna Hare. Jai Jai Rama Krishna Hare, Jai Jai Rama Krishna Hare. Jai Jai Rama Krishna Hare, Jai Jai Rama Krishna Hare. Jai Jai Rama Krishna Hare, Jai Jai Rama Krishna Hare. Jai Jai Rama Krishna Hare, Jai Jai Rama Krishna Hare. Jai Jai Rama Krishna Hare, Jai Jai Rama Krishna Hare. Jai Jai Rama Krishna Hare, Jai Jai Rama Krishna Hare. Jai Jai Rama Krishna Hare, Jai Jai Rama Krishna Hare. Jai Jai Rama Krishna Hare, Jai Jai Rama Krishna Hare. Jai Jai Rama Krishna Hare, Jai Jai Rama Krishna Hare. Jai Jai Rama Krishna Hare, Jai Jai Rama Krishna Hare. Sitaram, Sitaram, Jai Sitaram. Sitaram, 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 Jai Ram. Sitaram, Sitaram, Jai Sitaram. Sitaram, 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 Jai Ram. Sitaram, 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 Jai Sitaram. Sitaram, Sitaram. I did that. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Namo. Hold on, stop. Start this verse. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. 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 Ram Ram Sitaram, Ram Ram Sitaram, Sitaram Sitaram, Ram Ram Sitaram. Ram Ram Sitaram, Ram Ram Sitaram, Sitaram Sitaram, Ram Ram Sitaram. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Ram Ram Sitaram, Ram Ram Sitaram, Sitaram Sitaram, Ram Ram Sitaram. Ram Ram Sitaram, Ram Ram Sitaram, Sitaram Sitaram, Ram Ram Sitaram. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Ram Ram Sitaram, Ram Ram Sitaram, Sitaram Sitaram, Ram Ram Sitaram. Ram Ram Sitaram, Ram Ram Sitaram, Sitaram Sitaram, Ram Ram Sitaram. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Ram Ram Sitaram, Ram Ram Sitaram, Sitaram Sitaram, Ram Ram Sitaram, Ram Ram. Ram Ram Sitaram, Ram Ram Sitaram, Taram Sitaram, Ram Ram Sitaram. Hari Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Ram Ram Sitaram, Ram Ram Sitaram, Taram Sitaram, Ram Ram Sitaram. Ram Ram Sitaram, Ram Ram Sitaram, Taram Sitaram, Ram Ram Sitaram. Hari Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Ram Ram Sita Ram 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 Nita Ram Nita Ram Sita Ram 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 Sita Ram. Ram Ram Sita Ram 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 Nita Ram Sita Ram Sita Ram 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 Sita Ram. Hari Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Ram Ram Sita Ram 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 Sita Ram Ram Sita Ram 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 Sita Ram. Ram Ram Sita Ram 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 Sita Ram Ram Sita Ram 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 Sita Ram. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Ram Ram Sita Ram 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 Sita Ram Sita Ram Sita Ram 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 Sita Ram 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 Sita Ram. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Durgati nashini Durga Jaya Jaya. Durgati nashini Durga Jaya Jaya. Uma Rama Brahmani Jaya Jaya. Uma Rama Brahmani Jaya Jaya. Jaya Radhe Sita Rukmani Jaya Jaya Radhe. Jaya Radhe Sita Rukmani Jaya Jaya Radhe. Kala Vinashan Kali Jaya Jaya. Durgati nashini Durga Jaya Jaya. Uma Rama Brahmani Jaya Jaya. Jaya Radhe Sita Rukmani Jaya Jaya Radhe. Kala Vinashani Kali Jaya Jaya. Kala Vinashani Kali Jaya Jaya. Durgati nashini Durga Jaya Jaya. Durgati nashini Durga Jaya Jaya. Uma Rama Brahmani Jaya Jaya. Sita Rukhamani Jaya Jaya Radhe Jaya Radhe Sita Rukhamani Jaya Jaya Radhe Kala Binashani Kali Jaya Jaya Kala Binashani Kali Jaya Jaya Durgati Nashani Durga Jaya Jaya Durgati Nashani Durga Jaya Jaya Rama Brahmani Jaya Jaya Rama Brahmani Jaya Jaya Radhe Sita Rukhamani Jaya Jaya Radhe Jaya Radhe Sita Rukhamani Jaya Jaya Radhe Kala Binashani Kali Jaya Jaya Kala Binashani Kali Jaya Jaya Durgati Nashani Durga Jaya Jaya Durgati Nashani Durga Jaya Jaya Rama Brahmani Jaya Jaya Rama Brahmani Jaya 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 Radhe Sita Rukhamani Jaya Jaya Radhe Sita Jaya Jaya Radhe Site Rukhamani Jaya Jaya Radhe. Kala Vinashani Kali Jaya Jaya. Just starting to feel a little bit comfortable doing this again. Different harmonium. I haven't played the iPad tabla in a long time, so, but it's fun. All right, let's look at some questions and stuff. Oh. Oh, okay, all these announcements. Okay, what do we got? Get this thing out of here. Coming up soon, Krishna Das live on Earth. One of these days. At Bhakti Fest, very soon, September 27th to 29th, Joshua Tree, California. And then November 22nd and 23rd, the Urban Retreat Weekend. That's a nice name. Friday, Saturday, Kirtan's Friday and Saturday night, and Sunday, really? Friday, Saturday night. Sunday's the workshop. Okay. Last time I think we did the workshop on Saturday. All in one day. It was pretty brutal, I remember. Anyhow, good. It was one thing or the other. Correction. Saturday workshop. Brutal. Okay, we can do it. Ticket sales start today. October 20th, I'll be in Mumbai, India, actually, singing. The first time in many years. Back to Mumbai. See all my friends down there. And December 1st, on Maui, Thanksgiving Sunday, Maui Kirtan. And then from December 4th to December 9th, the Ramdas Legacy Open Your Heart in Paradise or Else Retreat. And also we'll be in Rishikesh, but that's sold out. 2 nights, 2 days we're singing, doing a benefit for the cancer hospice, the Ganga Prem Cancer Hospital and Hospice, created by my dear friend Nanima, an extraordinary being. So yeah. And it's the thing in Maui is the 16th anniversary. Wow. 16 years. Okay. Question. So the first question here is, you spoke of the story of Neem Karoli Baba saying, of women saying, aren't they actually Radha and Sita? Referring that he saw women at that level. Could you explain further about that? Well, the story goes, one night we were sitting out in the courtyard with Maharaji in Vrindavan. Beautiful evening quiet, so quiet. Peacocks crowing in the distance. It was quite amazing. And we had heard about Siddhima and Jivantima because they were very special beings and they were very close with Maharaji and they served him for many years and traveled with him. And they were kind of like a legendary and mystical. So we were sitting out there with Maharaji, and all of a sudden, from inside his rooms, a few of these ladies came out and sat down on the other side of the tucket behind Maharaji. And Maharaji looks at me and goes, "Oh, who are these women?" And I said, "Baba, they're your mas." He didn't like that. "Nay, who are these women?" I said, "They're the goddess." And then he looked at me and he said, "Aren't they actually Radha and Sita?" He was cutting through my mental stuff. I mean, I didn't really see them as the goddess, but I was saying, aren't that they're the goddess, because he was asking. I had to tell him something. But he was saying, actually, it's all divine. It's all inside of that one being. And we're all a part of that. And I think that's what he was trying to get across. I don't think it was, I think it was a very simple thing like that. Don't get caught in your ideas about things, but experience it directly, if you can. See it clearly as what it really is. We are all divine, but we don't see it, and we don't act it, and we don't believe it. And that's why things are the way they are. I find myself stopping my spiritual practices, I guess, and restarting it very frequently. Is this something that diminishes my path? Your path is your life. It's not something that you do when you're finished being stupid. The path is your whole life. Everything in it is a part of it. And our job is to transform that into, and to see it as teaching, and see how we interact with the stuff that comes up, and find a way to get through the day in a good way without hurting oneself or others or creating suffering. So you have to see, you have to feel what the whole situation is with you, and see how it makes you feel, and see what you want to do about it. But don't think you're being spiritual when you're meditating, and you're not being spiritual when you're watching TV. It's not like that. Your path is your life. Your whole life is your path. And everything in it is there because it's there. And your inability to practice regularly is a part of your personality. And so you probably use that to pin your a lack of self-worth on. And so we start to put ourselves down for thinking, oh, I can't do this. I'm no good. You know, that's just stuff. That's just our stuff. And we believe it all. That's the problem. So the one reason about, the one thing about doing practice regularly is that it's our habits of thinking, and it's our habits of thought and action that create suffering for us. The way we keep perpetuating our version of things, our very limited version of things, our very colored version of things, our subjective version of things. So it's only through some regular practice that we can develop new habits, more positive habits. And it's not easy. It's not easy to do that. So it takes some effort, takes some courage, some commitment. But don't use it to beat yourself up with, one way or the other. You know, I mean, don't do practice as a punishment for liking television or whatever you do. It's trying to find a way out of our habitual patterns. Somebody says they're facing a high-risk second surgery for thyroid cancer. Fear of death used to be strong for me, but my spiritual practice has helped to alleviate it. But now I'm having great difficulty remaining calm, knowing what is at stake in my situation. I have an expert surgeon, but even he is apprehensive. Hearing and participating in your chanting provides some respite, but my heart remains very uneasy. Any thoughts or suggestions? You know, Ramana Maharshi said, what's going to happen is going to happen. What's not going to happen is not going to happen. And his advice was to remain within and present with whatever arises. He would say to remain in silence, in the silence of the self, of our true nature, which is beyond anything we think, beyond the body, beyond birth and death. But that's a lot. So I certainly feel for you, and I hope everything will turn out in the best possible way. I would say try to tie up your businesses as well as you can. Tell the people you love them, that you love them while you can. And hopefully you'll come out of the surgery healthy and able to go on. But if not, you know, in India, when Maharaji made me the Pujari of the Devi temple and asked me to give out the prasad, or the charanamrit, the water from the puja, there was a mantra that I was taught to say as I distributed the charanamrit. And the mantra was to protect against sudden death. Because sudden death, even though like people in the West said, good, bang, I'm out of here, no suffering, I'm just gone. But in the East, they don't think that that's a good thing, because you don't have time to prepare yourself for your journey. Because in the East, they believe that there is rebirth, that we take many bodies on our journey towards the one. And so if you're going to go, if for some reason, whatever, that the surgery isn't successful, you want to leave in the best way possible. So tell the people you love that you love them. Make peace with anybody you can. And since you can't control it, give it to him or her. Give it to the one. Thy will be done, not mine. That's a very powerful phrase. Thy will be done. Because we don't have control. We are not in control. We live our lives as if we're in control. And we live as if we're going to live forever. And we make plans 10 years from now. Yeah, I'm going to go there. I'm going to do this. Truly, we don't know if the next breath is coming in or not. So, I wish you the best. Whatever that is for you, I wish you the best. Take care. I attended your workshop at Omega last Monday. You talked about surrendering, but cautioned against giving ourselves away. I didn't. I was joking around and I sang the Cheap Trick song. Surrender, surrender, but don't give yourself away. I wasn't cautioning you about anything. But since you ask, I find that there's a delicate balance between surrender and self-loss. No, I don't see it that way. Surrender isn't to someone. When you surrender, you don't stop taking care of yourself. You don't stop interacting with other people. You don't stop trying to do the best you can in life for yourself and others. Surrender means you give it to God. You give it to the divine. You give it to your guru. You give it to the one who is in control. We are not. Surrender is reality. Surrender is recognition of reality, not giving up or losing the battle. In the Gita, Krishna says, do what you do, but the fruits of your action, the results of your actions are not up to you, they're up to me. Whether you get them or not is not, that's all we can do is do what we do the best we can. The results are not in our hands. Whose hands they are, who knows, but they're not in our hands. So don't misunderstand surrender. Surrender is, it's the recognition of the way things truly are. And in that sense, it's the same as gyan, wisdom. And wisdom and devotion are not different. So, and devotion isn't sloppy bhakti, emotional bullshit. Devotion is the recognition of the connection we have with real love within us and bowing to that love in ourselves and in others. And recognizing the truth of that is surrender. So it's not about self-loss. We've already lost ourselves. You can't lose them anymore. Can't lose ourselves any more than we have. We're already gone. There's another song, already gone. So you're not giving your sense of right and wrong to someone. That's a cult. That is that's when you lose yourself even more. When you let somebody else tell you what you should be thinking and feeling, and they know and you don't know, so listen to me. That's when you want to run as fast as you can in the opposite direction. So yeah. This person says, I've been initiated into XYZ, many different lineages and gurus. I try to practice one, and I try to do them all every day, all the different practices. Would I recommend, he's asking me if I would recommend to prioritize my different practices. Sometimes I feel like I'm following too many paths and traditions. Well, it sounds like you're not really following any of them. It sounds like you're just doing the practices and nothing's happening for you. I don't know. That's what it sounds like. So find something that works for you. Forget about doing what you think you should be doing and find out what you really could be doing to create some joy, some kindness and compassion in your life. And if those practices are not helping you to be more compassionate and less egocentric, ego small s self-cherishing, then they're not really helping you. So I don't really have advice for you, but that's what it looks like to me. You have to think about that. If you like, you don't have to, since you asked. I go to any teacher that I feel has something to offer. I don't limit myself. Wherever the light shines, that's where I go. I don't know what to tell you. This is a young, 31-year-old single Indian gentleman whose mother died unexpectedly last year, and he feels very lost in the world since then. He says, I feel like I have no purpose in life except to dedicate my life to God. Is there anything you would recommend to me? Yeah, I'd like to know where this God is that you want to dedicate yourself, your life to. If you find him, then write me back, okay? You have to deal with your grief. You can't avoid it, and you can't pretend it's not there. You have to feel it and recognize that it's actually part of the connection to your mother is your grief. But all around the grief is the love. And the love is the real connection, and the grief is interfering with that. So we have to eventually let our grief go. And eventually it will go. And the love will still be here, because that's where the love is. And your mother, the beings that pass on from this life, they're still with us, not in body, but their essences are with us. So I think really it's a question of how to deal with your grief and not to be thinking about dedicating anything to some idea that you don't know what it is anyhow. So allow yourself to process this grief in the best way you can, whatever that means to you. Grief is really difficult and painful, but you're not alone. Everybody's lost someone or many people in this life. Your parents lost their parents. Your parents' parents lost their parents. So we have to learn to live with these painful situations, and we can't let them ruin our opening, that we can't let them destroy our hearts. It's certainly not what your mother would want. So you have to find a way to process some of this grief. I'm reading the questions. How has Hanuman's significance shaped your life, and what experiences have strengthened your faith in both Hanuman and Maharaji? Well, when we got to India, we tried to figure out what was going on because we didn't know. And we discovered that Maharaji's devotees saw him as Hanuman himself. And so our lineage, our practices, our beliefs, our spiritual openings and stuff all seem to revolve around Maharaji as Guru and as Hanuman. Hanuman. Maharaji was always repeating the name of Ram. His lips were always moving, even when he was doing other things. And they say that he was so immersed in Ram that he had no longer any personal agenda. There was nobody left in there. Everything that happened by the will of Ram. And there's some beautiful things about Hanuman in the different stories, and how he sees Ram's color everywhere. He sees Ram everywhere. And he's always in that. He's always aware of that. So he never gets lost thinking he's doing anything, because he sees that it's actually Ram's being. You know, things would happen around Maharaji, amazing things. But you get the feeling that Maharaji wasn't doing it. It was just happening because he was so fully immersed. And so our ideal really is to be, as Maharaji said, serve as Hanuman served, which is selflessly. He had no ego about it. There was nobody in there doing. He was just going through performing actions with the awareness that Ram was the doer, and that all the actions were really being performed by Ram through him. So the other question is, why does Katie wear burgundy colored shirts? Because Maharaji said to me, you're Hanuman, you have to dye all your clothes red. That's why. So for many years, I refused, after he left the body, for many years I refused to do that. But after I started singing with people, I kind of surrendered into it again. I don't know if this cross over right shoulder, I don't know. I think you mean this shoulder here, this cross, right? I don't know who it is. It might be, I don't think it's St. Francis. Is that the one you mean? I don't know. There are a lot of crosses around here. But I don't know. Someone gave, and I like it, so that's where it is. I formed a deep connection with Ramdas, and I feel his presence a lot. My attachment to his physical body has evolved into a longing that leads me to go within through chanting. Although the attachment has faded, the longing persists. A longing that leads me to go within through chanting. Does the longing eventually fade away? I'm not sure what you're talking about. You want the longing to go within to fade away? That won't fade away until you've gone within fully, hopefully, because that longing is what saves us. People without that longing just live very worldly, superficial lives. And they're not in touch with the longing to connect to something deeper. Whether not good or bad, not judging, but that's kind of the way it is, I think. The longing it saves your life and ruins your life at the same time, because the longing comes from within. And nothing on the outside will ever be enough. Yeah, so I think that's it. We have memorized the Hanumat Stovan and we were singing it along with you, me. Another attendee leaned over and told us not to chant it with you. Is that something you'd rather we don't do? Maybe the guy or the person just didn't want to hear you and wanted to hear me, and you were interfering with his devotion. What can I tell you? I don't care whether you do it or not. But if it's disturbing someone else, you could do it silently. But that's up to you. It's not a big deal. Unless the guy gets up and slugs you, then it was the wrong thing. I am a doctor but want to dedicate more time to bhajan and nam simran, but unable to because of work. What can I do? You can stop wanting to be something you're not. That's what I can say. What's better than a doctor? Relieving suffering? Your job is not to be identified with being a doctor while you do it. There's always time to do some bhajan. And believe me, you'll sit down, you'll make time to do bhajan, and then you'll just be thinking. And you won't be doing, your mind won't want to stop. So don't play those games with yourself. If you were meant to be in a cave, you'd be in a cave. If you were meant to doing bhajan, you'd be doing bhajan. What greater service is there than being a doctor? You went through school, you know how to help people. Be the best doctor you can be. What could be better than that? And in the meantime, you can always be doing the Ram Nam inside. You don't have to stop doing what you're doing to remember God. God lives in us all the time. We just have to pay a little attention. So you might want to take a few days here and there and try to do like a little home retreat to deepen a little stuff. But I suppose that's not the worst idea in the world, but it's not going to help you that much, I don't think. You've invested so much in becoming a doctor. Be the best doctor in the world and serve each being just the way they should be served. I don't know. It's a great thing to be a doctor. Another question about how do you balance the calls of bhakti practice from your heart and personal, family, worldly, normal things. When in practice I forget everything and get lost in it. The idea is to get found, not lost. The idea is to find yourself. When you do your practice, you get whatever. That's good. If you don't take that, whatever you get in your practice and share it and include other people in that, then you're wasting your time. It's not about one particular state or getting some little bliss and holding on to it for dear life. It's about seeing yourself and every being in the universe as God themselves. That's what we have to do. It's all one. Maharaji said, all one. So we do the best we can. And what's wrong with personal, family, worldly, normal things? Anything? And if your mind is attracted to those things so you can't be at peace, that's not the problem of the things. That's the issue with your own attachments and desires. So love is the answer to everything. Love is not, we don't know how to be good to ourselves. We judge ourselves. We judge ourselves for being confused. We judge ourselves for not knowing the right thing to do. We're hard on ourselves. But we're doing the best we can. And we should try to do the best we can. Because we are doing the best we can. We are exactly where we are. We're nowhere else. And from here, we want to be deeper, more inclusive. We don't want to go somewhere else. We want everything to be here all the time. We want all the love in the universe, all the happiness, all the caring and kindness. To be surrounded by that, and that everyone who comes in our aura can feel it and profit from it spiritually. But it's not about holding on to some little state and pushing worldly life away. That doesn't work. So someone writes their mother is dying of cancer, and she told that in her last moment she will be talking and singing to God. How beautiful. That's wonderful. She said that in her last moments she will be talking and singing to God. That's wonderful. Beautiful. So how can you support her? Just hold her in love. Hold her in love. Hold her in love. And wish her well on her journey. More than that, there's not much we can do. Okay, that's it for now. Let's see, is everything pleasing? So yeah, I want to sing a new chant that I've been singing recently. It's a mantra to the Buddha of endless light and endless life. From whom all the compassion and love comes from. This is Amitabha Buddha, Buddha of the Western paradise. And the mantra is very simple. It's Om Ami Deva Deva Hari, H-R-I, or actually H-R-I-H, but it's a silent H at the end. Om Ami Deva Hari. So I'm going to just start singing, and you join in when you want to. Om Amideva Om Amideva Om Amideva Om Amideva Om Amideva calling out to hungry hearts everywhere through endless time. You who wander, you who thirst, I offer you this bold demand, calling out to hungry spirits everywhere through endless time, calling out to hungry hearts, all the lost and the left behind. Gather round and share this meal, your joy and your sorrow, I make it mine. Calling out to hungry hearts everywhere through endless time. You who wander, you who thirst, I offer you this heart of mine. Calling out to hungry spirits everywhere through endless time, calling out to hungry hearts, all the lost and the left behind. Gather round and share this meal, your joy and your sorrow, I make it mine. Shri Guru Charan Sarojara Nijamanu Mukur Sudhari Varano Raghubar Vimala Jasu Jodayak Palachari Buddhihin Tanu Janke Sumiram Pavana Kumar Siaram Alla Buddhi Vidya Dehu Mohi Haru Kalesh Virkara Syavara Ramachandra Pada Jai Sharanam. Jaya Hanuman Gyana Guna Sagar Jaya Kapir Sati Hun Loka Puja Ramaduta Turta Baladhama Anjani Putra Pavana Sutana Mahavira Bikram Bajrangi Kumatnivar Sumati Kesangi Kanchana Varana Viraj Subesa Kanana Kundala Kanchita Kesa Hata Bajra Dvaja Viraj Kande Munja Jane Usaja Shankara Suvan Kesari Nanda Teja Pratap Mahajagavan Vidyavanu Guni Ati Chatu Rama Kaj Karibe Ko Atur Prabhu Charitra Sunibe Ko Rasi Rama Lakhan Sita Manavasi Sukshma Rupa Darsiya Hinde Kao Vikata Rupa Daralanka Jarao Himarupa Dare Asura Sahari Ramachandra Ke Kaja Sanwari Laya Sajivana Lakana Jiyaya Shri Raghubira Harashi Udalaya Raghupati Kinhi Bahut Barai Tuma Mama Priya Paratai Samavai Sahasabadan Tumaro Jasagao Asakari Shri Pati Kanta Lagao Sanakadika Brahmadi Munisa Narada Sharada Sahita Ahisa Yama Kubera Digapala Jahante Kabhi ko bidda kahe sake kahante Tuma upakar sugriva inkina Rama milaya Raja padadin Tumaro mantra vibhishanama Lankeshwara bhai sabba jagajan Yuga sahasra jo jana paravan Ilyotai madhura palajan Prabhu mudrika mere mukamahi Chaladilangi gai akshara junahi Durgama kaja jagata ke jete Sugama anugraha tumare tete Rama duare tumara kovare होता न आज्ञा बिन प्रजार सब सुख लाहे तुम्हारी शरण तुम्हारा चक्काहू को धर्म अपन तेज समारो आपे तीनों लोक कहते खांपे भूत पिशाच निकट नहीं आवे Mahavir जब नाम सुनाओ नासे रोग हरे सब पिय जपत निरंतर हनुमत बिय संकट मान चुरावे मन क्रम बचन ध्यान जो लावे सब पर राम तपस्वी राजा तिनके काज सकल तुम साज और मनोरथ जो कोई लावे सोवे अमित जीवन पल पावे चारों युग परताप तुम्हारा है प्रसिद्ध जगत उजियार साधु संत के तुम रखवारे असुर निकंदन राम दुलारे अष्ट सिद्धि नो निधि के दाता असवर दीन जानकी माता राम रसायन तुम्हारे पास सदा रहो रघुपति के दास तुम्हारे भजन राम को पावे जन्म जन्म के दुख बिसराओ अंत काल रघुबर पुर जाई जहाँ जन्म हरे भक्त कहाई और देवता चित्तन धरई हनुमत से सर्व सुख करई संकट कटे मिटे सब पीर जो सुमिरे हनुमत बलबीर जय 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 हनुमान गोसाई कृपा करो गुरुदेव की नाई जो सत बार पाठ कर कोई छूत ही बंदी महासुख होए जो यहाँ पर हनुमान चालीसा होया सिद्धि साखी गणेश तुलसीदास सदा हरि चेर कीजे ना हृदय मंदिर पवन तनय संकट हरण मंगल मूर्ति रूप सिया राम राम लखन सीता सहित हृदय बसौ सुरभूप श्यावर रामचंद्र पद जय शरणम मंगल मूर्ति मारुतनंदन सकल मूल निकंदन मंगल मूर्ति मारुतनंदन Sakala Mangalamulanikam Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram 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 Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. 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 May all beings be safe. May we all be happy. May we all have good health and enough to eat. And may we all live in peace and that ease of heart with whatever comes to us in life. Namaste. Take good care, everybody. Probably see you next week, too. Much love. Rama.